Hello everyone and welcome to New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. And as you can see from the title, every life now is Christmas themed over both of my channels. So make sure you tune in, you will see different themes of Christmas until then. And we've got to say good morning to Sharon Rowland. Thank you for being here and I send you Christmas. So Christmas greetings and season greetings to each person as they come in over the Christmas lives. And we're going to start straight away today with our first topic. So, of course, I have to share with you different things about Cyprus over Christmas and the holidays. So, reading factually from my Cyprus book of old traditions, and it says, the weeks before Christmas are very busy ones for the women. They clean the house, sew new clothes for children, and do lots of baking during the last weeks. In the old days, the villages, the pig that had been reared that year would be slaughtered on the 24th in the backyard. This was to commemorate Herod's order for slaughtering of all newborn boys on that day. But nowadays, pigs are killed in the slaughterhouse every day, and that old custom has lost its religious flavour. Everyone in the village is busy making lots of different things: sausages, smoked fillet, smoked ham, and brawn. And I will be talking more about Christmas brawn in another episode. Large earthenware jars are filled with fat in which the sausages are preserved. The local sausages are made of coarsely cut up meat and fat, and these, as well as some other things, are soaked and cured in wine. It's also pressed with large stones before dried and smoked in the family chimney. Lutza, which is a type of type of sausage if you like, is covered with coriander seeds and pressed and also smoked. The custom of decorating Christmas trees and of giving presents at Christmas has been adopted by families in towns and is rather recent acquirement. In the villages and even in the towns, many families still exchange presents on New Year's Eve. A few days before Christmas, children go around caroling with their little money boxes. They sing a typical and very old song which starts with this verse. Good evening, gentlemen, and if it is your wish, Christ's holy birth I will relate at your mansion. On Christmas Eve, the Kalikanzari arrive. I've talked about these before. I do have a whole video on them if you want to know more. These are small and large gnome-like creatures who are said to come to Earth for 12 nights and roam around doing all sorts of mischief. They are believed to be either the spirits of children who died before being baptized or of grown-ups that have no one to sit vigil during the night after their death. It is said they are ugly and mischievous because the devil or evil spirit was not exorcised from them. These little fellows rove over the waters and settle in the glens near the rivers, roaming around villages after midnight. teasing weary travellers and scaring the womenfolk, stealing sausages from the chimneys and playing all sorts of harmless jokes. They also dirty the water supply and babies' clothes, which must not hang on the line after sundown. Therefore, before they arrive, the women go and cut olive branches from church properties. And with these, dipped in holy water, they sprinkle their homes and doors and then cover their water supply and jugs with them as a protection against their pranks. Should you meet one, you can scare it off by making the sign of the cross 3 times by showing it a black-handed knife or a red thread. You're all right there then. They are also terrified if you spit on them or show them a chameleon, at the sight of which they run away in complete horror. But as those simple people are afraid of them, on the one hand, they will put out platefuls of goodies if there has been a dead baby in the family who died before being baptised. So their little gnome is sure of something nice to eat when he comes. They stay until the eve of Epiphany Day. And that is what I've told you about before, how you can make sure they don't do bad things to you on New Year. But I will talk about that more maybe next time if you haven't already heard that from me before. Okay, let's go on to the next topic. I'm still sticking with the way I do each of my lives because, as you probably know, each live I do different formats. So I'm still sticking with that, but obviously Christmas themed. So let's go on to the next subject. Well, of course, I had to select a Christmas book to share with you. It's just a storybook, a novel, and this is by Cecilia Ahern. I'm sure avid readers will have heard of her. And it says there, this book is called The Gift, and she is the author of P.S. I Love You, which I'm sure many readers know. So I will just read the back of the book to you. It says, if you could wish for one gift this Christmas, what would it be? Lou wishes he could be in 2 places at once. His constant battle with the clock is a sensitive issue with his wife and family. Gabe is a homeless man who sits outside Lou's office. When Lou invites Gabe into the building and into his life, Lou's world is changed beyond all measure. An enchanting and thoughtful Christmas story that speaks to all of us about the value of time and what is truly important to us. And the write-ups are a seasonal tale of love and friendship, an intriguing, heartfelt novel which makes you think about the value of life, a heavenly gift that speaks to the heart, and heartwarming, emotional, funny, and filled with unexpected twist. So there's a book for you. As I always say, if there's old books shown here, of course, you can get it from your library. If they don't have it in, you can always order the book in and they will get it on your behalf if it's still in print. So there's a book for you for Christmas. Are you reading a Christmas novel at all? Let me know in the comments below if you are, what it is, and come back after you've finished it and drop a review, which will be very helpful for everybody. Okay, let's do this section. So, of course, keeping it Christmassy for you. Do you like all my decorations? I don't know how well you can see it on the screen. I left my birthday, what's they called? What you throw and then go I've left them hanging up. Did you like my description? And now if you can see, we've got lots of red and gold decorations, not just the curtains are always there, but there are lots of red and gold things hanging down. Okay, so gardening, of course, keeping it Christmassy, we're going to talk about things you can make for Christmas with things from your garden. So do you do that? Do you make things? Do you make wreaths and things like that? I don't know. Let me know if you do. And I see we have our friends Steve and Tina Jewell in the house. So we've got a different welcome for you today, of course, because we're doing Christmas themed live streams. So here's a welcome for you, Steve and Tina Jewell. Yes, so there's a different thing. I was loading all these new bits up, the new beginning, the new intro for the Christmas live stream themed live streams, loading that and a couple of other bits. You're welcome. A couple of other things. And just as I went to load them, I had them all ready to go. And it came up. I don't know if any of you do StreamYard, but their messages are funny. They're like humorous, funny. They always make me smile, their little messages they send me. And it just came up, whoa. Yes, really, they wrote that. Whoa. You seem to have a few more, I forget what they call them, but what I play for my intros and interludes, those things. You seem to have a few more than the 100 maximum. I was like, oh, what ones do I want to get rid of? Oh, but I got rid of some. So some things have disappeared now. Yes, it's like, whoa. Thought that was fun. Anyway, on to Christmas gardening. So this is things you can make for Christmas from things you may grow. Pomanders. Modern pomanders are usually made from oranges studded with cloves, not cloves, cloves. But you can also use any long-lasting apple for the same purpose. In fact, this person who writes this says, I prefer pomanders made from Bramley apples to those made from oranges because the scent of apples seems sweeter and longer lasting. For a medium-sized fruit, you will need about 28 grams, which is an ounce of cloves. You need also a teaspoon of powdered cinnamon and orris root. 30 centimetres, 1 foot or so, of narrow tape. Some slightly narrower ribbon to replace the tape, which becomes solid when the studded fruit is drying. A few pins. A cocktail stick to help pierce the skin of the fruit, should this be tough. Use the tape to divide the circumference of the fruit into 4 equal sections. Pin one end to the top of the fruit. Pass the tape right round in one direction, pinning it in place again at the opposite pole. Pass another length of tape around the fruit in the other direction so that the tape crosses at the 2 poles. Press the stalks of the cloves into the fruit, following at first the edges of the tapes, then gradually working towards the middle of each of the 4 sections. When the fruit is completely covered with the tightly packed cloves, roll it in the spice mixture. This is most easily done if the spices are placed in a small bag. Make sure that the fruit is well dusted with spices. The fruit can be left in the bag, leaving the top open if it is made of plastic, and placed in an airing cupboard or some dry, dark place. Remove the tape after about 2 weeks so that the skin under it can dry properly. When the pomander feels dry, decorate it with ribbon where the tape once was, pinning this into place. The pin will rust and hold fast. I don't know if you can see the picture. Let me try and get the picture to you. There are some pomanders in the making and made. It just gives a nice scent if that's a scent that reminds you of Christmas. So there's that. And let me know if you make anything for Christmas other than recipes, of course, if you make any little gifts such as wreaths and so on and so forth. Okay, so talking of making things, excuse my back for a while, I want to show you something I make, and you can make these either for gift boxes. They're small, but I explain how you can make bigger ones. I make them because it's a great way of using up old Christmas cards and birthday cards. And you can also make the size I'm showing you here for little tree decorations. Or maybe you can put sweets in the small size. They're actually for jewelry, if you're giving jewelry for Christmas, like earrings or something. But you can make them with little sweets in. Maybe you have carol singers coming to your door and then you can give them a little box each, so on and so forth. There's many different ways of using these Christmas boxes. So rather than trying to show you here, which I get my sides mixed up, I'm sharing the video with you of how I made them. When you're making these boxes, remember you can make any size you like, but you need to adjust the sizes. The size I'm giving you today is for this very small size box, which is great if you make perhaps jewelry and you need gift boxes to put them in, or any other little things. Remember, if you're making lids and bases of the boxes, you will need to slightly make the lid on top. So play around with the different sizes, but I'm going to give you the template for the box I've just shown you size. So here is the template for the actual size. I will do a screenshot of it so you can pause and copy it down. Basically, you want this to be 18 centimeters. The distance across to the center is 9 centimeters. Your little square tabs will be 2 centimeters, and across from here to here will end up 4.5 centimeters. Where I've put these 4 red crosses, these lines are where you cut. So you need to make those 4 cuts. A little cut here, a little cut here, a little cut here, and a cut here, so that this area is 2 centimeters. So that's the hardest part. But once you've made your template, keep it and always use it to adjust. So you don't need to draw a bigger one out. You can just draw slightly bigger lines as you're tracing this template, but know how much bigger you want it. But once you have your template, you never need to spend much, and just fold in the tabs. Bend it up so your pointy bits go inside. and you're going to make this little side piece. So I'll show you again. So here's your pointy piece. You want to fold, so we have a square here, a base. You fold that up. Now this piece becomes part of the edge. This part here will become the inner edge, and this will go on the bottom. And the idea of this is, it doesn't matter what you've got on this side of your cardboard or old cards or whatever you use, because you're only going to see this side even on the inside. So I've got my square here. This bit will be the side of the box. This bit will be the inside of the side of the box, and this bit will go down on the base. So make your folds, fold your tab in, fold up the side, fold your other tab in to make the next side. Can you see how the box is forming? And then bend this bit over so it becomes the inside of the box, and bend down so this triangle becomes the base of that side. And we repeat that all the way round. So the next side, this will be the up of the side. This will go down inside, and this will become that bit in and the point down. And the idea of these, so as you bend them in, your tabs push in to the previous one. Now we'll push it all together. Nice creases to hold it all together, and then you will see your box. When you're cutting out your template, if you have a picture, for example, and you want something specific to be the top of your box in your picture, make sure you lay your template, your main square piece here, over the main picture that you want on the top. So have a go at the template you have, the bigger the card needs to be. Smaller version birthday and Christmas cards, it's not quite big enough, so you need your bigger birthday or Christmas cards. And remember, as strong as you want them to make, you can use old packets from groceries and have some advertising slogans on them. Whatever you like. Just fun with these. Let me know how you. So I hope that was useful for you. Steve and Tina say you need 3 hands for the folding. If I could do it, it's fine. You know me. I had that question a few lives back. If you could have any one extra part of your body, what would it be? And without any doubt, I said extra hand, obviously 3 hands. I normally have trouble. And as I say, any recipes I do, any crafts I do, they've got to be easy. So if I do it, you can do it for sure. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that one. As you can see, it was far easier to show you on filmed, to show you how to do it rather than just trying to show you that. Okay, let's go on to this. Now, instead of what to watch that I normally send you somewhere, I'm going to share a little interlude clip with you now. keeping it seasonal. It's a robin that was in my garden and I didn't notice it. I was right near there chopping my wood. I didn't notice it. But Kit, one of my cats, came and sat with me and he drew my attention to it. Now, I didn't quite, luckily I had my phone with me, so I didn't quite get, when it was sitting right in front of Kit, when I saw it, I grabbed my phone out my pocket and by then Kit was following it, but not trying to get it at all. But I did catch it on film. So here's a little bit of footage of Kit and the Christmas robin. I do normally see one every year, but not normally there. It's normally just outside my window here on the fence. And I'm like, oh, I've seen the robin this year. And I'm always pleased when I do see the robin. So it was strange to sit down there, probably like sit there. That's our boundary, all those trees and conifers. I have just put a video up about my conifers and trees and hedges. So obviously it likes being in there. So I have seen it down there since this year. So that's quite Christmassy for me. Okay, keeping with the Christmas theme, let's go on with this. Yamas. A little breather break there. So, talking about Christmas pastimes and pastimes, something that does occur today as well. Steve and Tina saying robins seem to be very big in Canada, if they are robins. Mighty ho, that was a very typical robin there. Definitely has the red front. That was a very typical robin. Wow. Okay, so what's something everyone does at Christmas? I dare you to find me someone who doesn't. Everyone plays music. In the past, obviously, everyone would go around a piano or around the radio. I know some people don't like Christmas songs, but I'm pretty sure everyone will play Christmas music. I want to know from you, what Christmas song do you like best? Is it a modern Christmas song or is it a hymn, a Christmas carol? What is it you like? And particularly who by? Some people aren't so good with Christmas songs, copying them. So I have some CDs. We have White Christmas CD. I don't think I can read you what's on there because, oh yes, it's inside. Look, that's why I couldn't read it to you. I can't read that colour. So we have White Christmas, Winter Wonderland, Deck the Halls, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. That gets on my nerves. Silent Night. Steve and Tina just saying Silent Night is their favourite. Ding Dong Merry on High. I do like some go-y ones. Sleigh Ride, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Joy to the World, Jolly Old St. Nicholas, I Wish It Were Christmas, The Holly and the Ivy, Mary's Little Boy Child, Oh Come All Ye Faithful, Jingle Bells, that gets on my nerves, Wonderful Christmas Time, that's quite a good one, Good King Wenceslas, The First Noel, Oh Little Town of Bethlehem, The Christmas Song. I think that's the C is for the candy trim around the Christmas tree. H is for the happiness of all the family. I think that's the Christmas song. Oh Christmas Tree, Little Drummer Boy. That used to make me sad. It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. Christmas is Christmas all over the world. Not sure what that one is. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Let's look at one more. We have, this is a freebie from the Daily Express newspaper. Used to get a lot of those. We have Frank Sinatra singing Silent Night. Bing Crosby singing God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Dick Haymas, is it? I don't know who that is. Oh Little Town of Bethlehem. Nat King Cole, Jingle Bells. Patti LaBelle, Oh Come All Ye Faithful. Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters singing the 12 Days of Christmas. And you do know there's different versions of that. So if you hear it and you think that's not the right number of Lords a Leaping, etc., there are different versions. I have talked about the history of that before, which are the real ones, which are not the original versions. So if you hear someone sing, and I did a pub quiz once and I lost on that question, but I proved that I was correct because I was talking the original version, not a version others know. Stephen Tina say the Pogues, This Is Christmas, singer just died. Yes, that was very sad, wasn't it? Yes. We have the Wells Cathedral Choir, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. I used to quite like singing that one at school. It was very, what do you call it, rousing, makes you feel good. What's the hymn I like that gives you that? At the Name of Jesus. Do any of you know that song? And at school, just before you sung the last verse, the piano gives a really resounding duh, 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 and then you all come in with the last verse. Oh, so that was At the Name of Jesus. That was my favourite hymn just because of that. Stephen Tina say I think both singers have died now. Yeah, you know you're getting old when everyone you know's died. Stephen Tina say yes, like that one, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. It's very Christmassy. It's very true to Christmas, and it's one everyone can join in with, so I like that one. The Festival Choir singing Hallelujah. I can't say that chorus. And then we have a Bing Crosby medley, Deck the Halls, Away in a Manger, I Saw Three Ships, Good King Wenceslas, We Three Kings of Orient Are, quite used to like that one at school, Angels We Have Heard on High. Then we have the Westminster Abbey Choir singing the Coventry Carol. I don't know that, maybe I would if I heard it. Judy Garland singing The Birthday of a King. Dick Haymes, it's him again, The First Noel. I remember that one a lot from school. We seem to always be singing that. Rosemary Clooney, It Came Upon the Midnight Clear. And the Drifters, Auld Lang Syne. And what was I going to say? My favourite piece of Christmas music, let's say, is, what's it called? Is it the Christmas Bells? I think it's just called the Christmas Bells. There are words to it. There's a version with words to it, but I think originally it was just the music, and it's bells. I like the sound of bells. That's why there's goats come by every day with goat bells. But it's a real Christmassy sound. It's all bells going. I think it's the Caroline of the Bells. Yeah, Sleigh Christmas Song. I don't think you could beat that one, can you? Steve and Tina, Sleigh Christmas Song with Noddy Holder. Yeah, definitely. I think that's got to win overall, hasn't it? And he never liked that, and he thought it was a one-hit wonder, and he's like, oh, well, I've done it now. I've done a Christmas song. And I think that's the most popular Christmas song ever, I believe. I don't have that factually, and I don't normally not talk factually, but I believe that. I believe in Christmas. Okay, let's go on to, I've got so many plugs and wires around me today. Let's go on to, I might share some Christmas songs on another live, but let's do this. Oh, I've never seen the end of that one. I'm normally reaching for things. I'm like, oh, I like that. I don't think I've watched that one before. Just happened to do it. Well, it's a game. We're going to play a Christmas game. Why is that new? Why is that new to you? Because I don't play games on a Monday. I play games on Wednesdays and Fridays on my lives, and I don't play games on Monday. But seeing as this is a Christmas one, we can't not play a game. But we'll play a different game. What are we playing? Christmas Hangman. And sorry for not writing Christmas in full. I know that's quite awful. I do appreciate that is quite awful. But it was for quickness. Where's my rubber dubber? There it is. So these are going to be Christmas words. I have remembered to load a bit of my own music today, so you won't have bad music. Steve and Tina say, used to enjoy that down the Royal Oak in Sudbury. I do like it when some English people come on and talk about places and the old days. Sudbury. Ooh. Okay, so just go and put the music on, and then I'll come back and stay on the comments. So I've loaded. I thought it'd gone then. Where's the music gone? Oh, there it is. I've loaded one of my favourite. If you want music with no copyrights, go on Roa, ROA. She does say it's free to use as long as you put her banner up, the bit that says free to use, and obviously the link, the bit that says copy paste this bit and shove it in. And she does say as long as you do it before you post a video or a live. Well, of course, I think that's so people can't say, oh, I forgot I was doing it after. But yeah, Roa is who you need to go on. I have no copyright issues there, never have done, and such good music. So I'm going to play Roa's Happy Holidays is this tune, if you like it. It's a bit Christmassy vibe, and I'm going to be doing the first Hangman. I will be drawing, so enjoy the music till I get back to you. I don't know why she don't draw it. Anyway. 2 words. Christmas time. The left one. That Tina. Okay. up later. Bye. I have to pause because I have to say hello to Mr. Jimmy. Mr. Jimmy from the Astute Tourist. Do go and check out his channel. But today, Jimmy, because it's my Christmas vibe, then we have a different greeting for you. So thank you for being here. Thank you, doing so to you, Mike. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Hello, hellos. Okay, let's go back to the game. And the letter I was just given from Mr. Jimmy was the letter Y. Whoa! So, what is it? I think Mr. Jimmy's got it. Mr. Jimmy's got it. Yay! Well done, gang. Thank you, Lord. Right, well done. Another. Hey, Christmas gift. Yay! Christmas gift. Right there for Christmas. Hands, Mr. Jimmy. Not Holly, a Christmas gift. Oh. Something you might get for Christmas. Something you might get for Christmas, a Christmas. Words are hard to guess. Might get Christmas. Holly, speak the gift. Think you might get Christmas. I might buy you this for Christmas. Might buy you this. I'm sure everyone's had this gift at some time in their history. I bet you've all had this Christmas present at some point. What are you thinking? Oh dear indeed. Dear indeed. Oh dear. You get the first letter. I think you'll get it. Yeah. Just get that first letter. I think you'll get it. One more. Guys have got one, I've got one. So let's go to the final tiebreaker. The short word. Stop. Yeah, not putting in the stop. Oh, may be used for decoration. It's not to do with cake or cooking. Not to do with cake or cooking. It's a seasonal form of decoration. Something you can decorate with. Sorry about that. I can't tell what volume it is, and I don't know if there's any way I can change that. No, I can only delete it. Okay, so this is a seasonal thing that people can use for decoration. Very resembling Christmas time. Yes, do tell me, guys, because I can't tell from this side things. So yeah, something to decorate with. Foliage. Let's say foliage. 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 That's a big clue. Foliage. And it doesn't have the letter P in it. B. Are you thinking? So maybe foliage. That's a big clue. Foliage. Foliage. That's foliage. Something very seasonal. Something very Christmassy. There is a song with this in it. This is in a song, a Christmas song, or a carol, a Christmas carol. I've realised why you can't hear me. I'm this side and my mic's the other side. I'm the other side of the board. Something very seasonal. I said that already. It's very hard when you've only got 3 letters. This is for the third game. It's you or me. Oh, I wonder if Steve and Tina have got it. Ooh, look. Oh, have they got it? Oh, you had log. Ah, you had log. I won't put that down because you're just telling me what you're doing. You haven't guessed it. Now, yes, you're on the right lines because that is very seasonal. There probably is a Christmas song about it. I'm saying you can decorate with it. I can see why you're saying log. Are you saying the letters C and E? Can you confirm? Can you confirm that? Because that would be 2 more hangmans. You're thinking ice. I don't think. Oh, I suppose you do decorate with ice because you can carve ice. Yes, very good. You got it. Ivy. Yay, well done, Ivy. Excellent. Yes, well done. That was a bit naughty of me because I did a short word. Because they are definitely harder to get. Tina that time. Oh, well done, Tina. Excellent. Yes, ice, it could be nice because you can decorate with ice. I love ice carvings. I think they're awesome. I like sand art as well when they carve in the sand. I really like that. I think that's really good. Tina, yes. Yes, Tina always sits quietly in the corner and then bam, she's there with the answers. Very good, Tina. Very good. Okay, so let's show you this. So I must just say that, I've just banned myself because I actually mistyped. I just mistyped to say Bye to Mr. Jimmy, and it's got buy me awesome. I put it right now. I thought I could delete it, but apparently not. I currently put myself in timeout, which I deserve. Yes. So the Gingerbread Man series is actually on my other channel, on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. If you watch it, do look in the playlist for it. I think it's called Life of a Gingerbread Man. And it's funny. If you like my humour, it's a story following the gingerbread man and his life. And as you can see, there's more characters coming to it. There's more characters than you see there. Start with the first episode. And if you know, when you put up a playlist, it will be the bottom one and you work your way up to the top one. You can watch odd ones separately, but there's sort of links and things carry on, or things are explained better if you've seen them all. But do watch it if you like my humour. Very funny, very humorous. But as I say, they're all on my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, in its own playlist. Definitely something to watch. They're very short. I think no more than 3-5 minutes, if that, each one. So something quick to watch on your coffee break, perhaps. But funny, and they get funnier as you go through. You won't get far in this house. Our son loves gingerbread. It talks about that. It talks about that. So yes, and I've actually edited today Growing Ginger, how you grow ginger. I've just edited that, so that will be the next one posted on Wednesday. How to grow ginger and all about ginger. And I did put little pictures of the gingerbread man within that. So that was quite fun. Okie dokie. I'm going to finish there today. Oh, we haven't done quote of the day. We should still do quote of the day. So let's do Monday quote of the day. And a shout out. So a big thank you to those in the chat today live. So that's Steve and Tina Jewel. Do go and check out their channel, and the Astute Tourists. So check those out. And a big thank you to those of you who are watching this back later. Hello to you. Thank you for being there. So I'm going to leave you before my outro with my greeting for everyone who's popped in the chat today. And this is to all of you watching later. So thanks for being here. Very much appreciate it. As always, do check out the channels, and I will see you next time. I will be here tomorrow on my other channel as a pop-up.